But I did hear something. Apparently, now Donald Trump wants to devalue the dollar, is what I've recently been hearing now, so that as part of a plan to bring manufacturing or to strengthen manufacturing in the States, so that he will try somehow to devalue the dollar so that, well, obviously they can manufacture and sell more then, right? Because if
It's
they're,
cheaper to the rest of the world,
yeah, because if it's so
right?
expensive, then nobody else can buy it because the
Yep.
dollar is so expensive.
Yep.
And so, and that's why things from China is much cheaper, right? Because, well, their currency isn't worth as much, and so they can make things for such a cheap price that from
Yeah.
the rest of the world we can easily buy it, and it's cheaper for us. And so that's the drawback of having a strong currency, is because the bad side is, well, countries have a hard time buying things from you because you're so expensive. So I'm not sure how you would plan on doing that exactly, but maybe this is how, with everything going on, kind of just to shake things up a little bit.
That is an interesting concept. Yeah, to see how that would follow through, that would be extremely interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely has a huge effect.
Mm-hmm.
The value of the U.S. dollar has a huge effect on us here,
Mm-hmm.
because we export to the States, we get paid in U.S. dollars.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of got a raise this year just because of how the U.S. dollar climbed in value, right?
Oh yeah.
And and a lot of our labor, they they live in Mexico, or even here, and some of our labor, they get paid in U.S. dollars because we get paid in U.S. dollars.
Mm-hmm.
So for our pickles, let's just say, and so when they make the exchange, the workers are way better off too, right? So
Yeah.
so
If the American dollar is
it's
higher.
strong.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
stronger.
yes. So
Yeah.
yeah, so right now it's looking pretty good, except for if you're traveling there, Henry. It gets very expensive.
Yeah, yeah. If I want to go from here and then go over there,
Oh,
that costs a lot of money.
we were down south with our family
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago, and it was quite pricey.
Yeah.
So the funny thing we found out is Starbucks coffee is whatever they are here. I don't know. Some are $8 and some are 5 or whatever. I don't go there
Yeah.
very often, but dollar for dollar, they were the same price over there. So
Oh, really?
after you take our exchange, it was like $10 for, I'm sure
For a
it's a
coffee.
mocha, froca, something latte,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I haven't been to Starbucks much either. I think I've been a couple of times in my life. I just realized they were super expensive. I don't know if I personally liked it that much, but I just usually take plain old black coffee anyway, or
that's
something.
that's all I
Give me a
take,
black
right? And
coffee,
so,
nothing in it.
but we have 4 daughters, and they
They
love
like
that kind of
Starbucks.
stuff. So
Yeah, so I guess we'll see about the devaluing the dollar and what
yeah,
that would do. That would change a lot then as well. But it would make sense from a manufacturing standpoint if they want to do more manufacturing to be able to sell. But that's all gonna also depend on whether or not countries want to do as much business with them after all of this. Because I mean,
because of the uncertainty,
yeah.
right?
So
What's the next trick he's going to
yeah,
pull out of his hat, right? So I think
yes,
you're 100% right, and maybe that's why the factory in Elmer is having Canadian people coming and wanting their stainless steel machined
yeah.
right now by a Canadian company.
Yeah, 'cause